The viewers have got themselves into hot water again after they did the very thing they purport to be against.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10.
Karoline Leavitt only secured her position because of her good looks.
The lawsuit, which stems from comments made by Behar, a lawsuit filed by Karoline Leavitt, a rising conservative political strategist, on scandal that could have lasting repercussions for the network and the show itself, and media chaos, forcing ABC executives into damage control mode. What started has put ABC and The View's co-hosts in an unprecedented crisis, has triggered legal and running talk show The View has once again found itself at the center of controversy. But this time, the fallout is more severe than ever, as a heated exchange between Behar and Leavitt has now evolved into a full-blown
Karoline Leavitt of being hired only because Donald Trump thought she was a 10.
Clear, though, it's not her first job. It was her first press briefing.
Figures with harsh criticism. However, during a heated segment, Behar that the only reason she secured a role in the Trump place in politics, highlighting her experience, while administration, was due to her appearance. Behar claimed that Leavitt was hired because Trump considered her a 10. Rather than let Behar's remarks go unchallenged, she struck back forcefully, of women's empowerment. The Backlash. For years, The View has been mantling the hypocrisy of The View's so-called feminist stance. Leavitt, known for her sharp political acumen and no-nonsense approach, wasted no time in responding, reducing her accomplishments to nothing more than her looks. These remarks immediately sparked outrage. Behar's comments were not only condescending but also ironic, considering that The View frequently dismissed Leavitt's qualifications, suggesting, not just with words, but with legal action. Behar's recent comments about Leavitt crossed a line that has led to legal consequences. Her appearance was exactly the kind of sexism that The View claimed to stand against, and legal experts condemning the attack. It promotes itself as a champion known for its controversial debates, often targeting conservative figures. Was swift with viewers, political analysts. She emphasized that reducing a woman's success to her physical. It wasn't long before Leavitt decided to fight back. Leavitt made it clear that she had worked hard to earn her qualifications and commitment to conservative values. This online commentator said, disgusting. Behar of The View accuses democracy.
If you're a deranged lunatic and you're mentally ill, you will believe that lie, and yes,
quickly realized that they had a major problem on their.
You will.
However, the controversy didn't stop there. ABC executive show, fearing the reputational damage that came with being linked to such remarks, but also put ABC's credibility on the lines. Insiders revealed that top executives were in full-blown crisis mode, with urgent meetings being held to assess the legal risk. It wasn't just about political disagreements, it was about a high-profile defamation claim that had real risks. The lawsuit not only exposed The View's history of making inflammatory people from across the political spectrum calling out the hypocrisy of the hands. The backlash against Behar's comments was intense, with many calling for her resignation. Social media exploded with reactions. Clips of Leavitt shutting down Behar went viral, with divisive controversy. As the lawsuit moved forward, ABC found itself scrambling for solution. Sponsors and advertisers began reconsidering their association with the shine. While The View had weathered many controversies in the past, this particular scandal was different. Legal and financial implications. Meanwhile, show.
Especially coming from Behar, who is as woke as they come, and positions herself as a champion of feminism, often resorting to personal insults instead of engaging in substantive debates. Leavitt's response to the attack. Critics acknowledged that Behar's comments were unfair and unprofessional. Many pointed out that The View had a long history of attacking conservative women. A McEnany. According to Leavitt, the media's playbook is all. Even those who didn't necessarily agree with Leavitt's prominence. Left-leaning networks work to diminish their voices. ABC, already struggling with declining view, directly questioned Leavitt's professional qualifications in a way that could harm her career. If the law credibility. The backlash against The View intensified as more people came to Leavitt's defense. Were causing more harm than good. Network insiders hinted that ABC was considering major changes to The View's panel in an effort to salvage leaning women. She pointed out how The View had a pattern of discrediting strong calls for Behar's resignation grew louder. Cased why she is considered a rising star in conservative politics. Rather than playing the victim, she used the opportunity to expose the media's bias against right conservative women. From Sarah Huckabee Sanders to Kaylee issue a public apology, settle for a significant financial amount, or even make structural changes to the show to prevent similar, with some viewers arguing that the show could no longer claim to be a space for meaningful discussion if it continued to allow blatant attacks against conservatives. Always the same. When a young, articulate conservative woman gains pursuit move forward, ABC could be forced to have a strong case. Behar's remarks were not just offensive. Leadership faced increasing pressure to take action. Sources inside ABC revealed that executives were beginning to see Joy Behar as more of a liability than an asset. While The View thrived on controversy, there was growing concern that Behar's inflammatory remarks its reputation. Adding to the chaos, legal experts weighed in on Leavitt's lawsuit, noting that they were potentially defamatory, as they incidents in the future. I think she's probably been putting that because according to Donald Trump, she's the 10. Karoline Leavitt, or in Lissy Hewitt position. Do you believe Joy Behar crossed the line, or further evidence of mainstream media bias? Prominent conservative political discourse, with many questioning whether The View should continue to operate as a platform for unchecked partisan attacks. Or is this just another example of political disagreements being taken over? The fallout from this reportedly reached out to Leavitt's legal team in hopes of negotiating a settlement. While no official statement had been made, insiders speculated that ABC was desperate to as the situation unfolded. ABC executives were a problem that ABC could not afford to ignore. The future of The View remains uncertain, with ad because of her good looks. Meanwhile, conservative can too far. Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this ongoing saga and other breaking news. The View may undergo a significant transformations, with certain co-hosts being forced out in an attempt to clean up the show's image. Others believe that the damage as news in the world of media and politics. Stay tuned as we continue to cover media outlets capitalized on the controversy, using it as advertisers pulling out, legal battles looming, resolve the lawsuit before it escalated any further, and public trust eroding. ABC is facing one of its biggest crises to date. Some industry experts predict figures rally behind Leavitt, applauding her for standing up against what they described as media bullying. The network was already dealing with multiple challenges, including declining ratings and internal conflicts among its hosts. This lawsuit was yet another and also reignited debates about the role of daytime talk shows and shape already been done, and that The View may not be able to recover from this controversy. What do you think about Karoline Leavitt's lawsuit against The View? And its impact on The View and ABC as a whole?